Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to continue with our writing, and this is one of my favorite parts of writing. You know that writers write a lot of stories, and you have been a writer and you have written a lot of stories. And when you have written quite a few, or an author has written quite a few, you have to go back and choose your favorite story to make it even better. Then they publish that one to share with readers. That's most of the time why we write, is to share what we write with other people. Today I'm going to teach you how to select your favorite piece to make it even better, and then we're going to publish those pieces, just like real authors. Okay, one of the first things a writer does when he or she decides that they're going to publish a piece is to reread all of their pieces to see which one they like best. Today, I'm going to reread some of my stories to you, and you're going to watch me as I try to select one to publish. Okay? So remember, I've got my folder, and I've got some stories over here that I think I have completed. So I'm going to take those stories out, and I'm going to read each one to you. The first one was this one. Remember, my dog chased the ball. He grabbed it with his teeth. Then he growled and shook his head. Okay. This one is okay, but I don't really just love this story. So I don't think I'm really going to publish this one because it's just not one of my favorites. I'm just going to lay it to the side. Okay, I'm going to do the next one. Amber wanted to try riding a roller coaster. Amber was afraid to try, but Amber got on the roller coaster anyways. She liked it so much that she wanted to ride it again. Guess what? This is one of my favorite stories that I've written this year. Okay? I really love writing about Amber, and this story is a really good one. I think Mike could even add some more details to make it more interesting for my readers. Maybe I'll publish this one. I'm going to lay it on the other side because this is a maybe story. Okay, I'm going to read another one to you. The third one's pretty good too. I went to the lake last Friday. I went fishing. I caught a small fish. I threw the fish back into the water. This one is pretty good too. I don't like it quite as much as I liked my story about Amber. I don't think it's quite as interesting, and I don't have much more to say about it, really. So, since I can't think of anything else to write, I don't think I'm going to publish this one. I'm going to put it off to the side over here with the ones I don't think. Okay, I'm going to read one more that I wrote. Notice what I'm doing. I'm rereading all of my stories. I had a birthday party. Amber and Connor made me a pecan pie cheesecake. I made a wish and blew out my candles. I like this one. It's pretty good too. I like it, but guess what? I don't like it as much as I like my story about Amber. I might could add some more to it, but it's just not one of my favorites. So I'm going to put this over on this side too. Well, over here I have my favorite story. So this is the one I think I'll publish. I think I'll work on publishing this story about the time Amber was riding on a roller coaster. I really liked this story, and I know I can add more details down at the bottom to make it better, and I think my readers will really like this story too. So, what you're going to do is you are going to reread your stories in your folder one more time. That's what good authors do. Then they decide if they like the story. They decide if they can add more details to the story. They decide if it's an interesting story. So today, I want you to go back and get your blue folders. Okay? Go back and get your blue folders. So everybody get your blue folders and hold it up for me. Go get your blue folder. I want you to get out all of your stories in there. And I want you to reread all of your stories, one story at a time, okay? Then I want you to pick out your very best story. The story that you still have details you can add, and the story that will be interesting for others to read. Okay? When you find that one story that you want others to read, I want you to take your story, just like I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to take my story right here. And up in the top corner, I want you to draw a smiley face. Just like I'm doing there. That's going to tell me that that's the story I'm going to publish. I'm going to take that story and I'm going to put it on the green, on the side with the green dot to know that I'm going to work on that to publish it. We're going to take my other stories that I have finished. If you think you're finished those, put them over here on the side that says finished or has the red dot. Okay? So let's review again. You're going to get your folder, which you should already have. Then you're going to take out your stories, whether they're in the front or in the back. You're going to reread every story, one story at a time. Decide if you like your story. Decide if it's interesting. Decide if you could add more details. And when you pick that one story you want to publish, you are going to draw a smiley face on it and put it in the side of your folder with the green dot. Okay, boys and girls? Go and get busy.